What's going on, y'all? Today's the 21st. Like I told you guys in the last Daily Jewel, the dates did get a little off because I was traveling. But anyway, it's Tuesday. Dropped the last one Sunday. It's Tuesday. We're gonna get back on track though, one way or another. No event today. It's gonna be a Daily Jewel. I know I promised you guys last time today was gonna be an all new one, but of course, like I told y'all, I get inspired by social media daily, by the things I deal with, the random phone calls, the emails, all those things. So I felt compelled to share the current Daily Jewel we're getting ready to run through. Today's Daily Jewel is number 57. It's going to be tunnel vision. And I know when I first started, initially, I was touching on a lot of things that I was seeing that I didn't like. And things that I felt like we needed to change. I would say I feel like this specific topic, is one of the biggest things that's hurting this era, or most of the people I see. But anyway, we're gonna take a different approach today. Like I said, it's Daily Jewel 57 is gonna be tunnel vision. This Daily Jewel is just a actual nod, an actual reminder of some of the tactics and characteristics and traits you're going to have should you want to accomplish something of greatness. And when I say tunnel vision, it means a number of things. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do directly with your actual vision. I'm talking about sacrifices. I'm talking about focus, discipline, things of that nature. Like myself, many of us have lives. We have significant others. We may have a couple significant others. We may have children. We got jobs. We got bills. We got all these things that need to be tended to. I'm with you. I understand 100%. I'm 25. I'm out here just like many of you are. But like I said, should you want to fumbling my words today like crazy. Should you want to accomplish something of greatness, whether it be a goal, a deadline, a career move, whatever it may be, it can even be a relationship, whatever it is, you're definitely going to have to practice tunnel vision. There's going to have to be a time where, you seriously lock in. And something I tell people, like when I did the Great American Teaching, even when I mentor people, discipline and sacrifices is a huge part of obtaining anything out of the norm. And when I say that, like I said, we all have significant others. Not all, but many of us do. Those things play a huge part in tunnel vision, especially those sacrifices. There's gonna be times where you have to tell that significant other, we can't kick it right now. Those daily movie days or those out to eat times. All those things have to cease or be done in serious moderation. And like I said, even with the children, like I said, I'm transparent, y'all, and I try to be honest at all times. My son he'll be 7, August 28th. We played catch outside for the first time, I want to say last April, so it's been about a year. It's been about a year since we actually start partaking in outside activities. Me myself, I got hip to the the characteristics of tunnel vision early on when I first got into business. Like I tell you guys on previous Daily Jewels, I came in nearly dead broke. How did it happen? I want to say I took a $1,500 loan. I had a significant other at that time, besides my main significant other. And she went out on a limb for me and she gave me $1,500. I'm not sure if she believed the dream or what it was, but whatever the case was, she gave me $1,500 to start my business. After trademarks, paperwork, startup costs here and there, I was pretty much dead broke. I had probably, $100, $200 left to my name. And I sat back then and I realized that, in order to get where I wanted to be, to supplement my lifestyle on an independent level, I was going to have to take this very serious. And I tell people all the time, these are the things that separate the men and the boys. You have some people who sometimes do it. who sometimes, the things they're into, they sometimes jump on it. I would call that a hobby. You have the people who do it Monday through Friday. Unfortunately, most of those people are forced to do those things. And then you have the people who just live it. And I told myself back then, like I said, I don't have many mentors, and I never met these guys a day in my life, but I do follow their work. Will Smith and Eric the Hip Hop, E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher. I think I got a name right. I haven't heard that name in so long. But anyway, those guys heavily influenced me. The Mike Tysons of the world, the Jay-Z's. If you've never been, there's mycomeup.com. That's where I got tons of game and tons of wisdom from. I didn't have a whole lot of people I could talk to. I just really built my foundation and, off books and YouTube. That's really how I got here today. No degrees, things of that nature. Unfortunately, I left college. I got four credits and left. But I just had the internet to teach me. But anyway, I'm getting off subject. But anyhow, like I said, I feel like those are the things that separate the boys and the men. You're going to have some people, who do it. They do it for fun. You're going to have some people who do it for the dollar. And then you're going to have the people who do it because they love it. They've embodied it. And it really bothers them when they don't do it. And that's when you'll start to, get the characteristics of tunnel vision. I'm talking about just as adults that have children. When we get up, we plot out our day sometimes. I know a lot of times I do. I can't speak for everybody else. So we plot out our days around our children. We got to do this by an X amount of hours, and we got to be here by this time and here by this time because, so-and-so gets out of school at this time, and they have to be taken care of or seen about. And my favorite mentor of all time, personally, this is a mentor I still sit down with to this very day, Dwight Gilmer. He always told me, our dreams are our babies. We have to protect them. Just how our children have the internet, they have television, things of that nature, they have friends at school who can be influential. Our dreams are as well. We're going to have outside influences. We're going to have people who down. We're going to have negative people. We're going to have people who say they're not going to work. That's gonna also play hand in hand with that tunnel vision. Killing all outside influences. If that television show or that basketball game doesn't coincide with the movement I got going on or the goal I'm trying to reach, then it has to be, 86. For those you don't know, that means cancel. It has to be 86. If that individual, if that young lady, if that significant other, cousin, friend, whoever it may be, if they're not on pace to, to get with you to make a cohesive unit to achieve the things you need to do, they have to be 86. And I'm not saying permanently, but I will say everybody is not built for this ride. Many of the people that I started with, if not all of them, probably I would really say 99% of them are not here this very day. I'm only 3 years in, and they're gone already. But again, that just goes back to that tunnel vision. And that tunnel vision will also play a key factor in the people who start the race, the people who run the race, and the people who win the race. And I don't just give it all the tunnel vision. Like I tell you all the time, I'm very blessed. And like I said, I don't care who you answer to. I'm big on prayer. But I know a lot of people who started the very same time I did. And, they would see a lot of the sacrifices I did. The times I wouldn't eat, the times I would miss sleep, 20-hour days. And anybody that knows where I started and the platform I started on, my social presence speaks for itself. People used to clown me all the time. Oh, you post too many pictures, or you're too active on YouTube, or you're out here hours ahead of time, trying to, you're too early of a worm. I've heard many things. I've heard many jokes. I've heard many sidebar comments. But 3 years removed later on, I am one of the only people, if not the only one, that's still here. Not only have I figured out how to supplement the lifestyle I once had as a worker, but I figured out how to make it grow. I went from, I went from being, 21, 22? No, 21. Feeling like making my 32 grand a year, taking calls at a 911 call center that I hated. I went to thinking, that was the world, that was the end all, I'm going to work till I'm 45, I'm going to get my retirement, and I'm out of here. To 3 years later, and like I said in my most humblest tone, but we willed ourselves into a position where we can go, browse at $100,000 vehicles, or we're no longer interested in and, you know, house shopping. We're interested in buying land to build houses. Just things of that nature. But like I was saying, tunnel vision is going to be a deciding factor in that. Your dreams, your goals, those are your babies as well. You have to protect those. You're going to have a number of people who come in who don't mean the dream good, who don't mean the goals good. And like I said, whether it be relationally, that's one of the biggest things. I know with my male counterparts, we have consistent conversations on that. Where that young lady just doesn't understand, like, you know, and I said it a few Daily Jews back. I tell you guys no lie, my house does not have cable. I've grossed $92,000 from January 1st till today. My house does not have cable. I do have Chromecast, which the mother of my beautiful daughter turned me on to that. But I don't have cable. That goes with those sacrifices. That goes with, you know, all I need is internet. We're fasting. We're cutting back on spending. So right now, my specific tunnel vision is that we open up the channels of revenue and we shut down the channels of outsourcing, of spending, things of that nature. So we're gonna pull back on our outtake, but we're gonna go full throttle on our intake. And like I said, that's just an example of the tunnel vision that I got going on right now. But you know, like I was saying, whether you're in college, whether you want to be an entrepreneur, whether it's the workplace, and I always want to reiterate that I have nothing against the workplace. Is it for me? No. I don't know what I would do if they try to force me to go back. I may have to leave the country. But anyway, it's not specifically for me, but it is for some people. And I've come from a blue-collar setting. My father afforded me a great lifestyle from a blue-collar and white-collar setting, so I have absolutely nothing against that. It's just specifically not for me. But whether you want to, you know, you're playing sports, you want to run that 4.2, whatever you want to do, you're going to have tunnel vision at some point in time. You're going to be ridiculed, you're going to be clowned, you're going to miss out on fun, you're going to miss out on women, you're going to miss out on the nonsense on television. You know, I remember the days where I was crazy about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, my favorite one. You know, I love watching Stevie and Jocelyn, pure entertainment. These days, you cannot get me to sit down and give an hour of my time to that television. I could care less about what's going on. But anyway, you're going to miss out on a lot of things. You're going to miss out on a lot of meals. You're going to miss out on a lot of sleep. But the end results are beautiful. The end results are something that the common man knows nothing about. And I know it sounds cliche, but I'm a walking testament. I tell you guys all the time, I got a 2.3 GPA. I got 4 college credits and I left. I have no certificates. You know, the only paperwork hanging up in my house are trademarks and copyright paperwork. Like I said, no certifications, no degrees. I barely got a diploma. I will go on the record, I hated school. That's a whole nother daily jewel I'll talk about later. But anyway, y'all, of course, the full description is gonna be below in the description. But you know, this tunnel vision is really self-explanatory. We've all heard the term, we've all heard the words. You just really gotta lock in. You know, again, it's just another example of myself. I got on my $5 G-Man t-shirt from the corner store. I got on my $25 sweats from my joggers from H&M. And like I said, I'm transparent. This is day number 3. Of course, I could be in every mall buying every Jordan, every LeBron. You know, 501 down. You know whatever clothing is in right now, we can indulge in those things. But it's tunnel vision. And like I said, I'm 90 grand up for the year. And if I could sacrifice myself to be still and to discipline myself and to remain focused, then there's no reason why anybody watching this cannot either. Because, you know, I have every reason to go celebrate. My business, April 6th, just hit its anniversary. My kids want to have fun all the time. Excuse me, you know, I got a million reasons to go celebrate. I got a million reasons to put the work down, to break the focus, you know, and take part in the things of the world. But I understand the moves I'm making are not for right now. They're for the long term. Instant gratification is a killer of our generation. We have to get out of the now and worry about the later. But like I said, y'all, it's tunnel vision. I promise this time I'm gonna have a brand new daily Jew when I drop it Thursday. And of course, check out the description below. I actually run it down in its entirety. And you guys stay tuned, of course. Don't forget to like, sub, comment, share. I'm about to hit 20 subscribers. Might seem small to you, but it's major to me. Nobody knew who I was 3 years ago. But I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Tunnel vision, y'all. Lock in. Don't lock out. Block them out. All distractions, whether it be your woman, your kids, your family, whoever. Sit them down. If they don't understand, force them to understand. The job has to get done though. Being normal is played out, you know. Let's do something. Let's do something worth talking about. Let's leave a legacy. Let's leave a foundation for the little ones. But I'm gonna catch y'all next time, y'all. Daily Jude 57, tunnel vision, y'all. I catch y'all next time.